What does heirloom quality mean exactly? In this video, I'm going to break it down and why it's important. If this is your first time watching, I'm Kelsey, and I help you create heirloom quality photos you love so that we can get them printed and in your hands so they don't just live on your hard drive. For something to be heirloom quality, it must be made of such superior merit that it can withstand being handed down from generation to generation. It also means that something of heirloom quality is going to be an investment, but it is one that is definitely worth it. One way to think of it is like when you're buying new clothing. You might buy a cheap, trendy piece of clothing because you know you're only going to wear it for a season versus the true staples that you invest in because you know you'll wear them time and time again. With your album, whenever you buy something that is quick, cheap, easy, it's probably not made to last, it's made for enjoyment right now. Whereas an heirloom quality album is going to be made to withstand the test of time. And while I am all for printing your photos in any form, when it comes to your wedding album, I want to make sure that we get you something that's going to last. When I order your album from a professional printing lab, their heirloom quality wedding albums are made to withstand that test. Imagine sitting on your porch in 40 years with your grandchildren in your lap, showing them your wedding album. As you're flipping through the pages, looking at pictures, all these memories are coming up and you're able to tell them stories and just reminisce about your day. Photos can be such a great way to trigger memories and keep all those important moments alive. Click like if you can see this scenario in your future. And if you've watched this video, you know why I think albums can be so important for your marriage also. The albums lay flat, which means if an image goes across the fold, you don't lose anything in that crease. So when you have a 10 by 10 album, you could technically have a 10 by 20 picture printed if you just did one big picture across the entire spread. Printing photos is something that gets lost today. Everybody wants to be able to share their images instantly with family and friends all over the country and or world, which I totally understand. But printing your wedding photos should not be put on the back burner, which is why I now include an heirloom quality wedding album with every package. An album is a great way to get as many pictures from your wedding day in one place as possible. And when I design your album, I like to follow the flow of the day so that it really tells the story. I want to share the entire story from your day, like the details in the venue, or whenever your bridesmaids and your parents see you for the first time before you go share a first look with your groom. I want to have your ceremony and your wedding party photos as you're having fun with all of your important people. The dances at the reception, it's an amazing way to capture everything from your day in one place. For portrait sessions, I've also started offering albums, and while they may not be of the same caliber as the heirloom quality wedding album, they're still amazing books. And the reason they're not of the same caliber is because it's not the same investment as it is for your wedding. So they're just a step down, but they're still incredible, and they are included with every portrait session now. But what about if you book me for a family session or something outside of a wedding? I now include a press-printed photo book with every portrait session. So if you hire for maternity or newborn, family, they all come with an album after your photo session. I don't include one for engagement sessions, but if you would like to order one, we can most definitely discuss that. Ending any photo experience with an album brings me so much joy. I love knowing that you will have printed photos in your hands to share and display throughout your home. I know that a lot of you guys are really great at printing your photos, but this just takes one thing off your plate. And it means that those photos aren't just gonna live in your gallery or on social media for the rest of forever. I hope this video helped you understand a little bit more about heirloom albums and just photo albums in general and why I think they're so important. As always, see you next week for more tips, tricks, advice, and everything wedding related. Bye.